Welcome to my weekly live stream. Welcome to the weekly Mythruna live stream, where tonight we're going to be doing an experiment, the first annual Mythruna Halloween party. I think attendance might be a little low, but we'll still have some fun here, and we'll goof around in the game for an hour and see who shows up. Before we get started, let me thank my patrons. Yeah, I need to update this page. I think we lost one patron, unfortunately. But that happens. But thanks, guys. You help make things possible. You really do. All right. So without too much further ado, let me go ahead and get started. And oops, not that. I want this. We'll go ahead and I'll connect to the game and hang out there. See who shows up. We can minimize this. We can drag this out of the way. I can still see my chat window, and we can connect, and you guys get to see the costume I created. We'll see if you can figure out who it is. Right. And that is... Yeah, I thought about making a Rayla costume. I don't know if you know who Rayla is, but character from Dragon Prince. And I will admit that I took some inspiration for the elf race from that show, because I liked the fact they had horns. Alright, so I'm in. I think I'll make a special kind of trophy for people to grab if they show up. So let me add my... well, first of all, I'll show you what my character looks like. So that's my costume. I wish we could hide the backpacks, but hopefully you can figure out who that's supposed to be. We can see what she looks like in game, running around. If you're on the live stream and not logging into the game, at least say hi. We'll know you're watching. Again, download link is in the upper left. If you want to try to join us, you might be able to download it in time. I looked, and so far only like 7 downloads of the Windows client, according to these stats. So that's 7 downloads of that, and actually one of those was mine. So 6 downloads of that, only 1 download of this, and so up to 7 users could be logging in tonight, but that's not a great count, not a great turnout. But again, it was an experiment, and it was a way to force me to get some development done. Oh, cool. Haha, nice. So anyway, that's my thing. And I realized I really wished I had a teal color instead of just the light blue, and you can't see here, but if you zoom in, like, I'm missing some lace patterns that I really wanted for the sleeves. I think from this distance they look okay. If you know who this is supposed to be, maybe that'll make sense what that is, and what's going on with the costume there. Anyway, I think it turned out pretty good considering the limitations of this particular clothing system, and encouraging that you can create a large variety of clothing. The shoes took me probably the longest time of all, because creating shoes with details on the sides is kind of janky. So anyway, so let me make a special Halloween 2023 blueprint for people to steal. That way, if they just keep this in their inventory or export it, they'll be the only ones that have it. We'll use carved materials, and I think we're going to make it like a trophy, so I'm going to use some... I really wish I had the silver and gold versus just the steel, but we'll do what we can. Looks like Oak is joined. Okay, do I want, I think we will leave it even sided. So, hey, Oak is here. Is he nearby? Not yet. So let me finish my trophy here. Alright, so let's do some... okay. He's going to fix his resolution, he says. Yes, you see, we get the chat messages here. But they get hidden. I need to maybe fix that to lighten up this corner so we can still see chat messages while we're in the... So I think we'll use the vertical cylinders to make kind of a trophy shape. And maybe we'll put some cool flames inside. So fire flame large. Yeah, let's just do, well, no, let's, yeah, I think that's the best we can do. They're going to look really small when it's shrunk down, but, yeah. Sorry you feeling bad, Romcram. I hope you feel better. Lousy timing. Thanks for joining us for the little bit you could. Yeah, we've had like a crud run through our whole house lately, so I feel you. I recently got over something. Yeah, the whole week I was having to prepare for this and get my youngest child to, my youngest child, who's a high school senior, to the rehearsals and things like that. Yeah, I was battling a pretty nasty cold. Yeah, see, I need, the way this has the block indicator as you're moving around, I need that for the clothing editor as well, because it's kind of annoying that you can't see what you're going to put down until you place it. SDE. Oak said SSS. Oh, I see what he's doing. He's got the chat open while he's trying to move around. I've done that so many times. Okay. Alrighty. I think this looks okay. I'm trying to make it unique enough that not just any old person could copy it, but you know. Oh, he left again. Oak is having issues. Where's the face on the jack-o'-lantern? Why does my jack-o'-lantern not have a face? Oh, it's because of the carved material. Oh, so we're gonna have to. This is eventually we'll have items that we can combine multiple things, but yeah, that's unfortunate in this case because the yeah, that is too bad. Okay, I think I'm going to how do I, yeah, there we go. Oh, nope. Okay, so I think I'm going to make the flame light. I think I'm going to put those up here instead. I think they will look better next to the pumpkins. And then maybe we'll put some oh, nice. Nice. Okay, so I think I'm going to take these flames out of the inside. I should be able to select them. Oh, that's new. Huh. Maybe I can't get rid of them. The flame blocks are apparently no longer selectable in this editor. I think the fix I made to make them selectable in the yeah, and I can't place a block over them because I took that hack out. Oh well, they are what they are. So let me save this blueprint. And oh, there's somebody running around. Who are they dressed as? Let's see. Oh, maybe they're not wearing their costume yet, or they're just wearing their regular clothes. Let me get out my object tool so I can place my... There's the Halloween 2023 trophy. There we go. Somebody can steal the blueprint. Oh! He's naked! I gotta fix the text above the male characters. I don't know why that happens. Okay, let's see. We've got bands and stuff along the thing. Square patches. Red shoes. Oh. See, maybe he's still getting ready. Oh, we got gray skin going on. A clown. Oh, I see. Nice. I went with the superhero motif, so that's a hint. Cool. Actually, the shoes look pretty good in here, the blue shoes. They're supposed to be like ballet shoes. They didn't turn out too badly. So I'm going to leave this blueprint in this room for people to steal if they want. And how you do that is if you have the object tool selected. So if you show up within this hour, you can come up here and you can right click on this and you can say copy the blueprint, and then you'll get that blueprint in your stuff and it'll be in your blueprints. And then after the party's over, I'll remove it. So only if you show up do you get to have that. Here's the spawn tower through the windows off in the distance. But we'll be hanging out here till 10. If nothing else, I'll start creating, clothing ideas for NPCs and things, because that's going to be one of my pushes going forward, is to get some random NPCs around now that we have a few different races and genders and stuff, and skin color and hair color, so I can create a lot of different characters with relatively little effort. What I need to do is figure out a way that we could do like the live stream with TeamSpeak. Uh-oh. Sometimes if you tab in and out a couple times, it'll fix it, or go, if you still have like I can't see what you're doing, so I can only guess. But if you're like editing a blueprint or editing clothing and you switch tabs, you have to go back and hit the little back button. It's a bug, if that's what you mean. Oh, he's going to log out and log back in. That's one way to fix it too. Oak is back. Hopefully his menus are worked out now. Need to do a jump animation now that I've got the different genders. It is kind of funny watching the males run around with the female jog animation. Or the walk. You can't do the walk without a joystick. Got any Gafins? I can put some Gafins down. Here we go. I wish we could... I needed to be turn off their little debug text. Though it's fun to see what they're doing, because they report everything that their little AI is doing. When they get lonely, they come running after you. At least now we're not alone. I need Gafin with costumes. Oh, that one got stuck behind the pumpkin. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. There you go. Don't panic. It's all right. Ever since somebody mentioned that they look like the seagulls from Finding Nemo or whatever, I can't get that out of my head now. Mine, 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 mine. Anyway, they time out in like 5 minutes, so. And we're all in close enough proximity that they shouldn't get lonely, although... Yep, he's getting lonely. The one that's far away from us. You can see L2, L3. At some point they get lonely enough. L4. L5. I don't remember at what point they decide that they're too lonely. There he goes. Nope. L6. They try to stay together in packs. So eventually, when the loneliness level gets high enough, he decides he needs to come back over. Maybe it's 10. Nope, apparently not. Trying to stay far enough away that he doesn't... I was sure it was like 10. Uh-oh. Oh, they timed out. Thought I saw somebody log in earlier for a minute or two, so I hoped maybe we would get a third person, but I should have forced my kids to log in or something. Okay, so I need to write down a bug that you can't remove flame blocks from the object editor tool. I need to find a pin that works. Actually, why not just add the bug to the tracker? It's right here. Master tracker. Tasks. Let's make a new bug. Bug. Cannot remove flame blocks in block editor. Blueprint editor. And I need to reconcile my spreadsheet. I think that's going to be a relatively simple thing. Oops. To do. Okay. See, did we dress to something else yet? Or we're still working on it. I think we're still working on it. Let's see if I place a Gafen over here, if he'll eventually get lonely enough to come find us. Their AI is really simple. It was just kind of a proof of concept to verify that all the stuff is working. So they have like a hunger and a loneliness, and they random wander until they get hungry, and then they peck at the ground. And if they get lonely, then they come running to the nearest mob they can find, friendly mob. So either another player or another Gafen. Actually, I wonder if the player detection might have broken when I added the other character types. Yeah, because he's already up to 10. You can't quite see it, but he's up to 11. $12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, he's still not. Uh-oh. I just fell through the world. The physics engine glitched. It's working now, though. Won't let me back up into the upper area. That was weird. Good times. Wonder if the same thing happened to Oak. I don't see his text anymore. Wonder if he fell through the floor also. I think that the Gafen, yeah. Well, I mean, basically when you fall through the bottom of the earth, it should take you back up to the top, and you should fall through the, should fall down from the top. Hopefully. Given that, yep, yeah, that's what it's supposed to do. Given that happened twice, that physics glitched slightly when the Gafen loneliness hit like 16, I'm gonna guess that there's a bug in the AI that causes that little loop there, as it tries to find somebody to run to, and so that's my guess, is that the Gafen caused the physics loop to be long enough that we fell through. It shouldn't happen, but again, it glitched once and we didn't. It just lagged for a second. Oh, is the local? Oh. So the original Mythruna, I started developing it in like January, put a release out in February, had the networked version out in April, and then basically development progress ground to a halt because the game was fairly popular and people would log into the server and I would log in and play with them. We spent a lot of time in the server. We were all full on addicted to making cool things. And I spent most of my time fixing bugs we found as we played with the server and adding anti-griefing tools and server admin tools and world versioning and all that other stuff. And so in the current development, I've rolled it out very slowly so that that doesn't happen, but the consequence of that is that there's glitches in the networked version of the game that don't get discovered quite as quickly as they used to. But that's what, having some more users and some more people in the server will help with. And maybe we'll have like these little get-togethers more often, or maybe after every release we'll have a little release party in the server. Hey, he's back. Hopefully he can see everything now. Yep, there he is. So. Huh. Yeah, I think it's the same thing as if you leave a world and try to join. There's depending on the error you got, if it's like tree type index reset bug or something like that. I need to fix that bug. It's like some of the bugs that are easy to work around by just not doing that, or I let slide because I'd rather spend an hour or two on new functionality than fixing these sort of creature comfort bugs, but at some point I have to address them because it creates a bad impression, like that the game isn't solid. We've got a dungeon marker that just got placed on. You can't copy it. Are you using the object tool? Right clicking with the object tool? Oh, even I can't. I don't get the full. Oh, you definitely have to have the object tool selected, equipped. Yeah. You shouldn't have been able to place this. So the fact that you could... Okay. The fact that you placed the dungeon generator means that you were using the dungeon generator. And if you can't collect it, I think you might have lost your dungeon generator. Yeah, so I'm glad it didn't actually build a dungeon here. At least it was that smart. But it shouldn't have even let you place it. Oh, interesting. You just have to get it out of the... If we can kick it out of my world. Actually, I can give you a little door to kick it out. Then maybe you can do it. I think it probably won't let you grab it because you don't have permissions. Is that what it says? Let me go first person again. So let me create a way out. See in your hand? What do you have in your hand? Tiny little thing. Oh, now you have this. Yeah, okay. All right. Oh, you got it. You picked it up. Nice. So you should be able to copy this blueprint now. Oh, you did already, probably. Oh, you had it in your hand. Is that what you were saying? No, you can't have. Because we can't put objects in our hands yet. That's the next thing. Two things. Oh, I see. Just an object. Oh, okay. You shouldn't be able to place objects in here. That might be a permissions bug. Only I should be able to place objects and remove them in here because it's my property. So for the Thanksgiving release, having a conversation where you are delayed is impossible. Oh, I didn't realize I was that delayed. I'm trying to use the... Yeah, so you are allowed to place objects in here. Yeah, that's a mistake. You're not allowed to delete my objects though, right? What about this? Your costume? Hey, 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 Lando. Nice to see you. You gonna log in with us into the game? Yeah, the bed shadow is doing weird things here. Why is it semi-transparent? I noticed that in your live stream. New client in the sense that the one I released on Monday, yes. Okay, yeah, so there is some permission restrictions to delete things. Oh, okay, yeah, because you own it. Yeah. So Lando, yeah, it's at the site in the upper. It's at this site, the one in the upper left corner. If you didn't already know, and then you can log in here and check out our costumes. And if you have your own costume, you can make one. Oh, we got some lag. Nice. A little bit of lag. I like to imagine that it's because my older child is downloading something on Steam all of a sudden and killing my network. Oh, hey, why are you gonna mess up my... Just kidding. Better get my object tool out. Yeah, so it won't let me delete your... It won't let me delete yours either. So there's definitely a permission problem here. But it's actually more fun right now, because that means you can... I think I'm going to make mine solid. There we go. Now I can stand on top of the pumpkins. Hey, I'm up near the chandelier. I'm gonna swing from the chandelier. Hopefully I don't get blocked for singing crappily. So are you supposed to be a specific costume with the yellow pants and the gray skin? I should type more of my stuff as I ask so that you can see it right away. Ah, yeah. Cool. Yeah, I hoped like the webbing on my forearms would make it a little clearer. But yeah, she definitely needs the hood and the white mask. Okay, I'll let you finish. I'll just keep talking about where I wanted to go with the game. Ah, Mac has joined. Hello, Mac. So, yeah, so for the Thanksgiving release, and it's super aggressive, but I'm trying to get at least one or two random NPCs, or at least the spawn tower. There's supposed to be someone at the spawn tower you can talk to. So maybe I'll at least put a random NPC at the spawn tower, even if I can't get dialogue working, because I really want to start working on the workbench tool that lets you put objects together that you can carry around in your inventory and equip in your hands and stuff, because that's sort of the next critical thing, to be able to create your own tools. And I believe that even though I don't have the control system worked out, um, for exactly the way we want to do the, interacting with tools, I think it will help me to have a few tools designed first, where to put the handles and what kind of stuff the player is going to have to specify to figure out how I want to control it, and then how to automatically determine it. If I do it the way I have been, I end up hard coding a bunch of stuff that's hard to undo later. And that's what happened with the character models too. Is I had that female human and particular hair color hard coded so many places it was really hard to undo all that. So there's a where command, who command that's supposed to tell me where people are. So, but the problem is it's of course it's showing people's IP addresses too, which is probably not a great thing to do on here. You guys, I think when you do a who command, it may not tell you IP addresses. And of course it's broken because it didn't show names. There's things. Okay, so if I get them, I run help again, it'll get that off the screen. Okay, so who? So I think I have the admin version of who. I think other people's who doesn't show the IP addresses. So let's see what my ping is. My ping is really good because I'm sitting right next to the. Okay, it's not. Yeah, actually, it's not great. Oh yeah, 0.27 milliseconds is less than a millisecond. Yeah. Average message size 28 bytes. That's crazy, guys. If you think about all the data that we're passing around. So these are commands, you guys. If you wanted to check your ping times and stuff, there's these different commands. I have some admin commands in mind. So is Max still on? Is that you, Lando, or you still grabbing the client? Command is warp. Tab should bring you back again. I tab out while editing all the time. You can type help warp for more information. So like help warp. Good question. Minus 6384. Well, that's the tile. 10212 minus 4165, and I do the minuses twice so that it's clear. You should not do the minuses twice, but I typed them twice so that it's clear that there's a minus there because a single minus. You can turn it down. What music is so loud? There's no music. When you're in the, oh, you mean the menu music? Yeah, you can turn that down. You can make a config file. I will add that to my priorities. Okay. Let's. Crap. Look, I'm adding the task right now. UI. Make config settings. Save. At least the sound volume settings. So we will have that for Thanksgiving, if not sooner. And that's relatively easy. Okay, so we're already getting things ready for the... Okay. So I think I see Mac really far away. Yes, okay. While you're... Wait, see you guys? You got my undivided attention. And you can actually... actually, you just drag a few of these so I have them. UI. M for map. I cannot tell you how often I hit M for map And because the old one would do that, right? Okay. So I think I see Mac running around down below us. Yeah, he is below us. Just got to figure out a way up. I never made stairs, which I should do. So let me make some stairs up. Where am I? Okay, so let me go down and figure out where I want to make my stairs up. If I start saying something and I don't finish it and you guys want me to complete my thought, let me know, because I totally lose my thought. Okay, so let's put the other stairs above. I gotta go first person. So yeah, let's make the stairs like right here. Thing is, it's like taking away the natural light. The whole point of this architecture was to have plenty of natural light coming in from above, so that in the daytime I don't have to have a lot of lighting and the place is still bright. So we'll put a stone here. Okay, the only other feature thing that bugs me is the ramps. Yes, okay. That is on my to-do list, actually. So here's the thing is, there's a hidden dependency to make NPCs work. To make NPCs work, I need to fix ramps. Because the NPCs are going to get so confused trying to walk around. Hey, Mac, how's it going? Nice. Now, Mac, are you Lando on the live stream? Yep. No, the ramps definitely need to work because, like I said, it will confuse the NPCs. Actually, I want to do. I think we'll make a slab down so that I'm not wasting too much of my. There we go. Nice gradual staircase. Slab up. Oh, not a spike up. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, the lack of slopes will really confuse the NPCs because those are big. They just look like big giant half blocks otherwise. Whoops. Okay, so that's really not going to fly. I pretty much have to do dramatic stairs here. Oh, but I know what I'll do. I got it. Oops. Okay, I think. And then for here, we'll take this block out. Ooh, hello. I fell into my own basement. Okay. So we'll do like that. There we go. Okay. Now we need the beams. Oops, wrong button. Beam down. Okay. So, Mac, have you logged in before? Is this your first time logging into the server? By the way, in the meantime, if you don't do ramps, you could do the steps like this. NPCs will be able to walk up steps, and in fact, the ramps kind of look like steps to them, but they'll get confused. But I do need to get ramps working because there's a whole bunch of physics stuff that comes with that. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's crazy. And I'm on the... I wonder if it reverted to my other setting. Because I had it... now that I think about it, because I've been running the stream at like the lower latency, but I wonder if I set this one up at the higher latency, so that could be crazy. I bet that's what I did. Stream settings, let's check. No, I did low latency. I don't know, can't explain it. Normally I thought we tested this and it was only, maybe it just feels longer when we're interactive. I don't know. I think I need to change this to a inverted wedge. Okay. There we go. That's the inverted wedge I want. Alright, so now we can walk down the non-existent stairs. Okay, so you can get it. Hit F10. Boink. F10, you get the JME stats screen. F10 turns it off again. Ta-da! Secrets. Super secrets. Actually, that might be in the help. Did I put it in the help? Yep, I did. Yeah. Yeah, it's one thing when you're watching a live stream and the person's like answering your questions when they get to it anyway. Okay, hold on. I definitely need some lighting for my stairs here. People are gonna kill themselves trying to walk. Let me come up the stairs. I'd forgotten I put all those pumpkins down there. Okay, let's see what the shirt looks like here. Oh, where'd you guys go? Well, that's Mac over there. Where'd Oak go? Can't see his floaty text. Where are you at? Oh, somebody's way up high there. Somebody's on the roof. The roof, the roof, the roof is on fire. Yeah. Now I want perfection. Because I look and I say, oh, but the fact that you can see the green of the farms, it's a little too green. And so like I really want to go back and fix the small block types that are used for that. A dungeon race. Like we'd make a dungeon and then race to the bottom kind of thing. Like right now. Yeah, but let's make the, if we do, let's make the dungeon kind of a ways off from here. And if Mac is creating a costume, maybe wait a minute. Anyway. Your key up for steak. Ha ha ha. See if you have a cheat built in. I think that only the person who places the dungeon can collect the key, but that'd be interesting to find out because we only get one. It doesn't reissue. So, oh, are you kind of what do you look like? Your costume looks familiar. Ah, I can't quite place it. I'm Spider-Gwen. The spider ghost or whatever, ghost spider. So Max over here probably working on a costume. Or a different clown. Yeah, clowns were popular, I guess. Someday we'll have the ability to make tattoos and scars and stuff. Or you get scars and give yourself tattoos. Okay, so let me find a place to put the dungeon while we wait for Mac. In fact, maybe I'll go ahead and place the dungeon once I get there. So let me think. I just hit M for map again. This has been my tag. Oh, nice. Is it supposed to spell anything, or is it just unique? Signs are another thing I need to make. Okay, so let me find a good place to place a dungeon off in this direction. Okay, I'm not going to do control run because that's going to create problems for us. Oh, spell something to you, but it's not necessarily something I should recognize. Cool. Alright, so down here, I'm going to place a dungeon. So I'm going to say beware lag in a second. Um, 64 meters, maybe longer. I'm off to the west of my thing. I can see it up there. Given the scale of the world, I may need to increase how far we can see other people. Alright, so I'm going to place a dungeon here. I'm going to say beware lag, and then I'm going to give it 10 seconds so that voice message actually comes through, because I suspect Mac is making a costume at the moment. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007. Okay, here comes the lag. Rink. Okay, lag wasn't too bad. Okay, the dungeon is built. I'm just going to put some lights on top of it. You should be able to see the dungeon from where you are, but I'll put some lights on top of it to make it a little more... Okay, cool. Yeah, dungeon generation happens pretty quick. I'm happy about that. Okay, so we need to... I promise not to cheat and go exploring yet. So we'll wait for... yeah, I actually am curious to see if the lights work. Yeah, the dungeon cap would appear, so I'm going to put blue lights on top, and then later on in the Mythruna night I can look and see if blue lights are working properly from far away and stuff. So it's like if Mac is in the middle of making costumes, I wanted to give him a chance to join us on our little dungeon exploration if he wanted to. I also look at this and I go, man, the fact that the windows are green instead of blue, you know, the glass, or clear, I need a transparent type so that I can, or I maybe, you know what I need to do is map the glass to no block type at all, or no sprite type at all, so that they just don't appear, because this would look a lot cooler if the windows weren't green up there on the distant view. So I've set myself up a really aggressive schedule, I guess, since we've already talked about all the things I have to get done for Thanksgiving. The thing is, like, I take a week off for Thanksgiving, and we might be doing some family stuff this year, but if not, then I usually use that whole week for Mythruna development. So hopefully I can use that Thanksgiving week to get a bunch of stuff done. But I feel like we're on the verge of having a lot of game-related features start showing up. I hope. I mean, nice. Link to Branson. Nice. So is Max still working on his... Yeah, Branson, like where all the music and stuff is. Like, I think my wife went there once. I've got the song Grow For Me stuck in my head perpetually on loop because I was making that Audrey 2 puppet for my... Max said, whoops, uh-oh. Yeah. Got some lag. We went west of my building. Whatever you call it, the party palace. Able to see the dungeon cap from the terrace. Yeah, see the green windows. Just gets me. Hey, Cassidy. How's it going? You going to join us on the server? We're playing around, making costumes, and we're going to have a dungeon race here. If you don't remember or don't know how to download the game, you can grab it from up here if you don't already have the latest version. That's the link and the password. You can grab the client and log in with us and play around in the game. I'm going to hang out for another couple minutes for sure. So we've got 3 of us in, and they're coming down. We were going to do a race to the bottom of the dungeon here. So they'll probably win because I'll be chatting. But I'm going to stand here and look at the map for a minute. The link is up here. You have to type it in, so it's like the super secret link. It's up in the upper left corner of this screen. It's the Mythruna 2 test engine build or whatever, Mythruna.com, Mythruna 2 test engine build that's up here. So type that into your browser. It'll request a password and you drag in, and then download the client. And when you load it in, if you get it, we can talk you through getting into the game. It's pretty straightforward though. Okay, so see, we can look at the map a little bit and kind of get our bearings. You guys ready? didn't work how? Is the white the way in or the way... I forget now. I think the whites are the way down, right? So I need to go this way. Yeah, it should be mythruna.com/ I think it's... I can't actually see that what's in the upper left. I think I'm lost. I wasn't paying it close enough attention. Oh, no, I did it. Oh, when you try to run it? Did you download it? That's too bad. Okay, so there's lots of exits on this one. Your antivirus is too good? Oh, man. Yeah, that's too bad. Okay, so I think I need to go straight back, all the way back, to the right, and then back a little bit. Okay. Oh, you did download it and you unzipped it? I mean, make sure you unzip it before you try to run it. Otherwise, it will definitely fail. And the lighting is so moody in these dungeons. I love it. Okay, so I think streams have been going okay. Sometimes we have some really good ones. I like it when they have a little bit of drama and, you know, and it all gets resolved at the end. I think the last one was pretty good. Okay. I did it. Haha. I don't know where you guys are, but I'm kicking butt and taking names. So I think I'm at this one. Yeah, I should have... Oh, no. I'm in a dead end, so I'm in this one. I do have a lot of experience navigating these dungeons, though, so I need to go... Oh, no, can't be right. We're in this one. Okay, that's a... Okay, so... And I just saw somebody pass me, so... all the streams are at 9 o'clock because that's when I can do it, unfortunately. And I'm already lost. I forgot where I was going. Yeah, here's the other entrance. Okay, so now I do know where I'm going. Yeah, 9 o'clock on Fridays is the time I can do it. I want to do it earlier, but I have family obligations and stuff. I might... what time is that locally for you? Is it 9 for you as well? So yeah, somebody's already going to beat me. I got to go straight 1, 2 rooms, then left, and then right. I'm good. Straight 1, 2 rooms today. Then left, then right. I think Oak beat me already. Is he already to the exit? I think we're on the last... Oh, now we've got a hunt. So this is... Okay, I'm right here. And we make a guess. You won. Nice. Does it let you pick up my dungeon wand? It's not supposed to. I figured you guys would win. Yeah, okay. You see, it's 10 o'clock, 10:06 for me here. So that's actually earlier for you. Okay, so I should be able to pick it up. Oh, I've got my... Yeah, I placed a... I've got my block tool selected. So let me select the object tool just in case, and then take. All right, cool. How can I clear the UI? The block selection drop-down list is still showing up. From the E pop-up, or how long do you think it will be until the game is fully released? It's going to be a couple years. I hope to get to like the pre-alpha release where I maybe do early access on Steam or something within the year, or something, or Blueprint editor. Trying to do two things at once here. From that, by the way, Cassidy, from that download screen where you got that, there's a place to join the Discord, and that would allow you to troubleshoot the problems you were having with the client a little more interactively, like after the stream sometime. And then so even when the stream's done, you could ask more questions if you do Discord. If you don't, that's fine, and I'm perfectly willing to add them. Maybe E to pop up again and then select something. So let me see if I do that. So looks like RuneScape. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't think RuneScape was blocky. I don't think you could make your own clothes and items in RuneScape like custom. And I don't know that RuneScape had the far terrain. I'm gonna go back up to the top, guys. Let me unequip so I can. Oh, it's not letting me right click with just my hand. That's lame. Return to entrance. Okay, so I'm back at the entrance, so I can show you what I mean by the far terrain. Crap, where's the door? There it is. Nope, that's not the door. I need to put a light on the door. There we go. Oh, yeah. These are probably not the final models either. These are just what I had. So, you know, I just kind of evolved some free models I got like a million years ago. And I've completely remodeled them since then. They actually have quite a few polygons, but I get what you're saying. And then the you know, the clothing is all custom, so players can edit it in the game. But then, like, you got the nice view. So, maybe I need to make a secret back entrance into the. Maybe that's what I should have done. Let me. I can't remember. Oh, I'm just saying. Yeah, well, it's, you know, it's sort of inspired by Minecraft, just with lot farther clip distance. We can see for kilometers, miles, literally miles. We can see. So let me. So what I was trying to do was, see, I'm trying to work out how you got to where you are, Mac. So let's say you had this up and maybe you hit the E to get rid of it. Okay, so when you're in here, like this, hit the E again to bring that up. Oh, it didn't. Oh, the mouse is gone. Yeah, it's supposed to, if I always talk about if my Minecraft and Skyrim had a baby, that's what I'm trying to make. You know, with heavy customization, but to have that open world experience where you can just, yeah, so, that's interesting. So, yeah, well, you can actually do this, and you can use the cursor keys to move around the UI and select something, but, yeah, That's bad. Yeah. So I need to fix that for sure. Um, it's the core game is Java, and then a lot of the custom stuff is Groovy scripts, and the game is built with modability in mind from the beginning. So most of the game logic I implement in Groovy scripts that are kind of pluggable, and you can enhance them with your own stuff. And yeah, so let me think about this. How do I get my mouse back? It should have come back for any of these. Yeah, and see, now I can't get... so, no, just Java. Regular Java compiled to class files and built bundled into an executable. And then the game logic is in Groovy scripts. There's no JavaScript. Just Java itself. Java, the lower level programming language. So yeah, I've got the little pop-up, and I can't get rid of it now too. And like, yeah, geez, what do we do? So because there's two bugs going on here. One is, so we can move around and I can pop that open, but then there's nothing. Basically, I'm stuck on my cursor's not focused on there, so I can't cursor through the options, which means if you were using a joystick, you'd be screwed anyway. And so I can't actually release that pop-up, and it's... Yeah, but then every time I do this, it should be giving me the mouse back. So yeah, there's some weird UI bug. I'm not even sure it's in my code or not. All right, man. Thanks for joining, Oak. Thanks for doing the dungeon race. Congratulations on winning. Did Mac already log out? I don't know. Mac is still here. All right. Well, it's getting late. I'm going to run back up to my little base. Are you in this? Are you still in the dungeon, Mac, or did you come out? How many games do you think you will make? Well, this one I've been working on for 10, 12 years or something because of various issues. And I have made other games before, but this is sort of my... It's becoming my life's work at this point. So I don't know. I plan to keep on working on this one for many years to come. So I have a lot of plans for it. Hopefully they all come to fruition and everything goes well. Yeah, nice. Is Mac down in the dungeon? Yep, he's down there. Wonder if I can find him. I would have to go down. And I didn't look at the map. Yeah, I do want to port it to VR. Hopefully VR will catch up to my requirements by then. Oculus Quest 5 or something where it can run Java natively and I don't have to do a lot of work. That would be nice. We're getting there. I think it's coming. So yeah, that annoying little pop-up. Okay, so trying to find Mac to help him out here. I think he's lost in my dungeon. How many levels down did you go, Mac? Do you remember? Oh, you're down at least one level below me. What type of computer do I use? This is a I mean, it's a PC running Windows 7 because I'm lame and old, and haven't upgraded. And this is like I think the one I'm running on right now is a 6-core AMD of some like 10 years old. So I think I am right. Where am I? I'm right here. Okay, so then... Okay, but maybe I'm on the same level as Mac now. I don't know. He's too far away for me to see. So this is the one where I go straight back and make a turn. So... So my sound effects turned way down, or we'd really hear these fires crackling as we went by. Moody Dungeons. Okay. I don't... What kind of computer do you use? It shouldn't take a really powerful computer. You broke out? Oh, yeah, well, I mean, you can, because you can modify blocks. I don't own this property, so... I was trying to find the... There we go. So what kind of computer do you run, Cassidy? I'm right here. So I think if I go straight right across, straight. Oh, way later computers should work. Yeah, newer computers should definitely work. But yeah, I mean, it might require... I don't know why it won't let you run it. Other people have run it. I have run it on newer computers. This is just what I develop on. Think. I think it's interesting. I haven't tried it personally. The fact that I use a lot of Groovy in my somebody drilled a hole in my dungeon. I gotta repair it. Fortunately, that's not too hard. That was me. Nice. I figured. And the exit down was right here. You drilled a hole in the room that was right next to the exit down. Could be. It depends on the error. But anyway, if you join the Discord, we can troubleshoot in more detail. It might be easier. But I'm perfectly willing to talk to you about it on the live stream here too. Okay, so we are on the bottom level. I will find the exit. Actually, let me look at the map to see which way I'm facing. Oh, huh. It won't let me. I wish I could M for map. Okay, so... Am I here? I am here. No. I am here. And I should be able to figure out which way I'm facing. Okay, so this is east. And so I want to find the westernmost thing, which actually happens to be where the end is. How long have you done YouTube for? Well, I've been on YouTube since, at least since I started making the game in 2011. But I've just been doing live streams this last year. And I don't remember when I started, but it was earlier this year. But I've been putting videos on. If you go to my channel, there's tons of videos for Mythruna for many years, many years. Okay, so I want to go through there and then right. See, I'm right here. I need to go this way, then this way. So, boy, these dungeons would be a lot harder to navigate without the maps, eh? Oh, there, somebody put doors on so we can go through the doors. Okay, so we are actually at the far corner of the dungeon. Now, can I select? See, I only have access to the little mini lights. And it's not letting me... Oh, it might be and I just can't see it. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, so best I can do is these little green lights because I can't select a new light. Yeah, that's probably true. I mean, I probably created my YouTube account way, way, way back. I'm a fairly old... But I mean, my first video was probably not posted till 2011. Okay, so let's cheat and use this clipping hack to see how far I am away from the... So I'd have to make a long tunnel to dig out. To fix your UI? Yeah, that's fine. I didn't want to log out because then I lose... I don't know. I feel like it loses continuity. So I'm just dealing with my issue. I'd really like to be able to use a brighter light here, though. Okay. What do we got going on here? Alright, so let's start digging up. Nice. I didn't realize that. It's pretty cool. Why can't I jump? Oh, because that UI is open. Oh no. I have to dig straight out. I can't do otherwise. Whoops. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, I have picked up more subscribers in this last year than I have in a long time, but I was hoping to kind of get to 1,000 by the end of the... I was hoping to get to 1,000 by my birthday in July, but that didn't happen. I'm dangerously close to 900 subscribers. So yes, if you're watching this video and you've made it this far, clearly you are interested. How do I interact with... I can't see what you want to interact with with chests. Oh, you don't. They're just there for show. Sorry. They're just like decoration right now. That's coming. Anyway, if you're watching this video this far, clearly you're interested in something here. So why don't you subscribe and you can see when I post new videos. Yeah, if you're this deep into the video, you're hooked. You're hooked or unconscious. And so I'll get out here in a minute. Yeah, nice. Thanks, Mac. You must be one of my 862 subscribers. Or whatever the number is these days, I don't know. Whoops. Ah! We made it out. There's snow. You don't always get notification. Maybe you have to click the bell. Like, not the bell, but the, yeah, like there's a, YouTube always adds like another layer of, you got to say really, really, really. Okay, so now we have this little backdoor entrance to the dungeon. That's cool. So you might need to subscribe and then click the little bell icon to say yes, give me all notifications or whatever. And then there's like even a further level that says yes, yes, really, really, I really, really want to. Alright, so I wanted to check something while it's still nighttime. I know I can see white lights from far away, but I'm curious if the dungeon cap... In the dungeon map, how do I view the shafts on the level? The black shafts... The black rooms are the way you got into that level, so they're the shafts that go back up, or the ones that you got down from. Nice. Yeah, I tried doing some shorts recently. They definitely got a lot more views than my regular videos. And then the white rooms are how you get down. And the dungeon is in the same orientation as... And the map is in the same orientation as the dungeon itself, so that helps. You figure out what room you're in. Yeah, cool. Far away blue lights work. Nice. Pretty cool. I'm dancing on the tables. So yeah, all these tables and chairs were things I designed in the game with my blueprint editor, which I can't show you because my UI is hung with that little pop-up. But yeah, hopefully we can figure out, Cassidy, hopefully we can figure out how to get the game running for you so you can try it out. I'm sorry you couldn't join us tonight. Mac, were you able to grab the trophy, a copy of the trophy, when you were up in the party room? It comes with Java. When you download Mythruna, it comes with Java built in. If you download the Windows version or the Linux version, it has Java already built in, the correct version and stuff. So, okay, I'll leave it here for a while, but later tonight I will move it. Yeah, it's weird not being able to jump. That's funny. So, yeah, vehicles is another thing I want to get working real soon. Get the airships working. Okay. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Maybe someday. Are you still in the dungeon? Did you find the end? Oh, nice. Okay. whatever room is the farthest from any entrance. Farthest from a black room. So my sultry voice, it's so weird to think that someone falls asleep to me rattling on. But that's kind of cool, I guess. Nice. Alright. I see Mac is still running around in the dungeon. Alright, I think I should call it here. We're a half hour over. I'll let Mac finish exploring the dungeon. Hopefully he can find, using the right hand rule, drag his hand along the right side of the wall or something and find his way out without having to dig, but maybe he'll have to dig. No big deal. Yes, it's very hard. I'm glad you appreciate that. It is hard. And nobody who's ever done it before will really understand. I had some experience doing it already with my day job because if we're doing peer programming and stuff, but yes, it's hard to talk and carry on coherent thoughts and code at the same time, and I find the coding suffers, and 90% of the time, once the live stream is done, I end up having to redo what I did, but I get the gist of it, it works, and I have to redo it, clean it up. I think last week was the exception. The stuff I wrote was good to go, and I was able to get my release out. Yay! Yay! So, yes, but talking and coding is hard to do at the same time. And try to think of interesting things to say while I'm doing what's normally a fairly boring thing to watch. I hope I'm successful. I watch like Sebastian Log, or however you pronounce his name, the videos he edits and puts together, and he codes while talking and stuff too, but like it's clear he's edited out a whole lot of stuff to make his videos. And so a live stream's a little different because I'm doing it live and you guys get to follow me along with all the stupid things I do and the bugs I make, and sometimes that makes for interesting drama. Yeah, it's tricky. But sometimes we get good drama out of it, where I chase down the bug and we chip away at it until we find it. And sometimes it's just exasperating, stupid things that can't be easily determined without some sort of rigorous scientific, trial and error, drilling down in and doing lots of testing and so on. So, yeah, so Mac, if you come up here and you can, with the object tool, you can right click on the little trophy, the pumpkin trophy, and then you will be only one of 3 people that actually has it, to prove that you were in the Halloween party. Maybe someday these things will be important. I mean, somebody could recreate it by looking at it, but you will have a copy of the original. I see you. You're coming. Yeah, so in here, if you have your object tool selected, you can right click on this and say copy blueprint. Did you get it? All right, thanks, Cassie. Thanks for joining. Thanks for chatting. And I hope to see you around. Hopefully we can get the game working for you. But have fun. Do I use the... Yeah. Object tool. It's really hard to type when I can't see what I'm typing. Here, I'll show on the live stream. Like inventory. Oh, I can't because I can't select my object tool. So if you have the object tool selected, you should be able to right click on it and it'll pop up a menu. I'm trying to watch the... Did you do it? Just trying to watch the server thing. Server log to see if you managed to do it. Nice. Now it should be in your list of blueprints. Alright. Going to log out. Thanks for joining. Definitely. Yeah, see, I can't even, there we go. Exit game, alright. Whoops. Exit game, there we go. Alright, so that was the live stream. Yeah, it was a good stream tonight, guys. Thanks for those who made it in. Hopefully we'll do this again, like, and I mean, not just maybe Halloween, but if we start getting more users in, there's actually critical mass. I will look at doing like maybe different holidays. We can do different things for Christmas, or I don't know. But we'll definitely do another Halloween one for costume parties, because costumes are going to get more interesting as we go. Will we get to blah 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 the physics objects soon? Get to... I can't see what's underneath. See the physics objects soon. You have physics objects now. I don't... maybe you'd be more specific? Can you be more specific, Lando? You can make the objects you place physical now. You can either make them solid and static, or solid and dynamic. But what's coming soon is the ability to put objects together and have like hinges and... yeah. So that same object tool you use to place objects, you can right click on the object and you can... if you do make physical, that makes them, you know, free floating rigid bodies that, you know, bounce around when you run into them. Or if you make them solid, they're basically static bodies, but you can actually stand on them and so on. I think when they're static and what I call it, an illusion, like when you can walk through them. Oh, cool. All right, well, we can continue the conversation on Discord then. But yeah, basically, the physics is there. It's just, you know, you can't, once the objects are dynamic and floating around, you can't drag them anymore, and so that's kind of lame. I need to fix that. But anyway, so thanks everyone for joining. Thanks to all my patrons. I'll update this list before next time. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for a great stream.